Good girl.
Hi, I'm Marisa Hughes.
And I am Chris Hughes, and we run the Mr. Mo Project Senior Dog Rescue.
We have 20 dogs of our own.
And we have 106 senior dogs in foster homes. So we started the Mr. Mo Project when I adopted this old senior pitty named Moses from the Seminole County shelter in Florida. He was surrendered there because they said he was too old. We brought him home. We ended up having him for about a year and a half, and then we noticed his back end was starting to get a little weak, needed an MRI done. So we sold our hot tub for the exact amount we needed to get that MRI done.
He was such a special dog, and he just melted into our hearts and our home. We did all sorts of acupuncture, herbs and oils and love until he passed away 5 weeks later.
Once he passed away, it was kind of like it hit both of us. And I remember driving down the road, and I looked over at Marisa and said, we should start saving senior dogs and pay for all their medical expenses.
And I said, that's an awful idea.
So a typical day usually starts around 6 a.m. I go downstairs. I will then feed the big dogs. They have their own rooms down there, keep them away from the smaller dogs because they'll eat their food. When we met, I had 6 dogs, she had 2 dogs. We knew we were gonna have a lot of dogs in our life. So we wanted a dog or a house all on one floor, not have to worry about too many stairs. And then we just kind of started outfitting it to do what was necessary for the dogs that we have. You know, we put ramps on the front and the back of the house. We have these black agility tiles that go throughout the house for dogs that have issues with traction.
We have the oxygen tanks and kennels. We have a suction unit. We have a hydrotherapy unit. We had a giant bed built when we had like 8 dogs.
But we've outgrown that bed now. So now we have
2 king-size beds next to each other.
Obviously, we have the 20 dogs here and then have 106 dogs in foster homes. And we cover those dogs financially for the rest of their lives. And by taking care of the medical and the financial side, it opened up so many homes, and we've been incredibly blessed to find the foster homes we have.
For the 106 dogs we have in foster homes, we spend about $40,000 to $45,000 a month.
We had $10,000 that we needed to raise for a vet bill, and we decided to raffle off her ring that I got her for our wedding, and we raised a little more than we needed to, and incredibly the person that won it said, absolutely not, you're not going to give that away.
So I still get to wear it.
She still gets to wear it. Someone said they would donate $500 if I shaved my beard, so I shaved my beard. The hundreds and hundreds of dogs that were taken out of the shelter and given the lives that they deserved.
And it's like proud parent moment, I think, when you realize that your kid has done all this.
Here it comes. Here comes the waterworks.
It's hard to talk about him and like everything that he's done.
He's a very special dog.
Yeah, we just miss him.
Guess what, Rach? Pet Plan Pet Insurance is giving him $10,000.
Oh. So it's
huge. You guys don't.
No, that's great.
Age is not a disease, and we want people to know that and adopt senior dogs. And I think it's
oh
just.
boy, oh
Thank you.
boy.
Here we go.
I only have.
Everybody's hugging. Joey, we hug you virtually.
Hugs.
Thank
Big,
you guys.
big hugs. That's
You're really angels on the planet, and you're my first Joe and Tell, and I don't know how anybody's going to top you guys because
There's no way to top this story. Helping seniors, helping those in need, helping the meekest and those most in need and those most suffering. I mean,
this guy wants to say thank
look,
you.
there's the baby. Oh, there's the baby. Hi.
Because he hears me crying, he always comes
yeah,
to my aid.
Who's that?
Oh.
this is Paulie Peter. I call him Knuckle.
Look. Oh.
Yeah, he's our newest little guy.
Oh, how beautiful. How beautiful. Oh, we all love you. Thank you, you guys.
No,
You made
thank
us
you.
day.
So much.
Yeah.
It was such an honor.
Thank you so much.